Hi, I'm Vipul Garg. I'm a founder of Bizvoy. In Bizvoy, we have a small founders community where we do group chit chat once a while. And recently, we were discussing how new startups should advertise themselves in their initial 1 month. We picked AI marketing agency as a new business. Here, one founder started that bro, LinkedIn process is very long and dead, and he said it without any context. Another one replied, but quality of leads on Instagram is also very bad. Then someone else joined. She said cold emails are the most outdated channel even for the people in West. Then another one jumped in. He was like SEO takes forever. So now within first 30 seconds, four founders had given four completely different answers. And the answer to LinkedIn versus Instagram usually has nothing to do with LinkedIn or Instagram. It has everything to do with average contract value and how your customer buys. And once you understand that, choosing your GTM channel becomes surprisingly very simple. I think founders choose marketing channels for three completely wrong reasons. First, they copy successful competitor startups. They see someone growing on LinkedIn, so suddenly their startup also needs LinkedIn. Second, they copy influencers. Someone on YouTube says cold email made me 1 crore rupees. Now everyone starts sending cold emails. Third, they choose the platform they personally enjoy. If they love Instagram, everything becomes an Instagram strategy. And if they spend all day on LinkedIn, suddenly every startup needs thought leadership. Now, none of those decisions involve the customer. They are based on what founders consume, not how customers buy. Think about the last expensive thing you bought. Maybe a laptop, or a bike, or even an AI course. Did you watch an Instagram reel and immediately buy it? Probably not. You searched, compared, watched reviews, asked friends, and actually took your time. Now think about ordering food. That decision probably took less than 5 minutes. Now you are the same person, but you have different buying journey. That's the first clue. Let's look at three popular companies having three completely different GTM strategies. Boat, Zoho, and Tata Commercial Vehicles. Let's start with Boat. Their product costs around 1000 to 5000 rupees. Think about how people buy earphones. They discover them on Instagram, watch a YouTube review, compare them on Amazon, read a few ratings, then click buy. Nobody books a discovery call, nobody asks for product demo, and nobody waits 3 weeks before buying. The buying journey is very fast, which means discovery channels like Instagram and Amazon matters most. Now look at Zoho. Different story. Businesses don't buy software in 2 minutes. They Google alternatives. They read blogs. They watch comparison videos and ask other founders. Maybe even try a free trial because they need confidence before paying. Which means search matters, content matters, and LinkedIn starts making sense. Now imagine buying one commercial truck or 10 trucks. Nobody watches one reel and spend 40 lakh rupees. There are dealer visits, procurement teams, financing, internal approvals, technical discussions, relationship building, a completely different buying journey, which means a completely different GTM. Now that's when something clicked for me. These companies weren't choosing for different channels. Their customers were. The more expensive the purchase, the more trust is required. The more trust that's required, the longer the buying journey becomes. And the longer the buying journey, the more your GTM changes. We call this ACV Matrix. ACV means average contract value, or simply how much money someone pays you. If your ACV is low, attention wins, Instagram, influencers, ads, marketplaces. And if your ACV is somewhere in the middle, trust starts becoming more and more important, like search, LinkedIn, YouTube, case studies, webinars. And when your ACV becomes really high, relationships becomes your biggest channel, like cold outreach, enterprise sales, industry events, referrals. Certainly, board makes sense, Zoho makes sense, Tata Commercial Vehicles make sense, and the channel changed because the buying journey changed. Now, every one of you will be like, things are not that simple in 2026, and even BizBoy needs multi channel. I was also genuinely confused last year before BizBoy. I thought choosing a GTM channel meant I am making a 6 months commitment, where 3 months you start posting on LinkedIn, 6 months you are waiting for SEO to blast. You have to spend 2 lakh rupees on ads across Google and LinkedIn. Well, you actually don't need to do that. We have to think like a scientist, not like a marketer. And we have to test small. Like if you are considering LinkedIn, we have to write genuinely useful posts. And then if we are considering cold email, we have to send 20 high personalized emails. Now, if you are considering meta ads, you have to spend just 2000 rupees. And if you are betting on SEO, we have to publish 3 high quality articles around problems your customer actually search for. Then we have to ask only one question. Did the channel create real conversations? Not likes, not impressions, not followers. I'm talking about conversations. Because conversations become customers. So, LinkedIn or Instagram, cold email or SEO, ads or content. That's still the very wrong question. Here's the question I'd ask instead. How does my customer buy? Then look at your ACV and test one channel cheaply. And at the end of the day, measure conversations. And we have to double down only on what works. Because great founders don't guess their go to market. They build it one experiment at a time.